It is the people's choice. I am the people's man.
Right, I have started recording. It looks good. Should we do
Okay.
like a? I mean, I'll just edit this like discussion out.
Yeah.
But like right, I suppose we should do like an intro.
Intro. Do we get epic Fortnite like dubstep music and a
No,
like a 3D logo spinning around?
I can like edit all that. I can edit all MLG lel shit in. I'm not gonna do that. That's fucking retarded. Like in edit, I'll put in like just like that backing music, and if we ever like talk about screenshots of messages, then I'll talk about that.
Yeah, you can edit it in.
Yeah, I can just stick it
Sweet.
in there.
Oh yeah, stick it in.
Lel. Right, okay.
Lel.
So I gotta get rid of all this shit.
Sure, that's Monkey Lamp. That's a funny one. What is that background? Oh my god.
That's no fuckers. I need to get something that I can like stare at without like mindlessly going through Discord, because I have Discord set up. If I fuck about without anything, it like moves. Okay.
What is that?
Dude, that's like no fuckers when he was like 12 or something. Do you know who no fuckers is?
No, I don't.
Oh, he's like Pyrocynical's Russian friends. It's awesome. Right, okay. So I'm gonna do like funny. I'm so fucking tired right now. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking retarded. Right, okay. I'll do like an intro. Right, okay. So
I'll carry the podcast.
right, so give me some silence here, and then I'll like introduce myself, or I'll like ask you to introduce yourself, and you'll be like, yeah,
I'll let you go first. Ladies first.
okay,
You know.
okay, fine, fine, whatever. So right, okay. You know, this bit could be like a funny bit at the end, like bloopers or like behind the scenes or something. That could be a funny meme we could
Yeah,
do.
you post it as like a font, just the whole thing. All right.
Right,
Silence.
okay. Ladies, fuck up.
I got the clapper. All right. All right, go.
No, don't stop. Don't stop making just fucking ambient noise. Right. Okay. I'm gonna do like a funny like game show intro or some shit.
You know, it's like a director clapper. You know. Go.
Oh, right. Okay. Do that, and then I'll do it, and then I'll start.
I'll use my lighter instead.
Right. Right, make one sound. Don't make three and then start laughing. Fuck's sake.
That's the hardest part. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the official Goose-sanctioned goosCast. Boom, 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 boom. Editing awesome, fucking awesome music.
You see, I double my noises. That's what you gotta do.
So, we'll introduce our two hosts, starting with me, obviously, because I'm a fucking beast. I'm Tyler M. Some of you may know me as, Tyler.
The Monkey Man.
Sure, the Monkey Man too. I
The
joined
Irishman himself.
I joined Goose a little under a year ago, and through my time here, I made a couple of friends. I worked my way up. I won the shitpost competition, if anyone remembers that. And I got a rice color. I got an announcement chat. I'm a fucking beast. I was practically like a mod. Now I'm at the top of the fucking game, and I'm the co-host of the official Goose podcast. Along with me is
Nah.
That's fine. You can go first. No, you can't.
No, I think you're more the host. Honestly, I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm just a voice, and you did all the shit yourself.
Well, I mean,
so I think you should get the credit for it. Anyway,
I appreciate that. So our co-host, Height.
That's me.
Yeah. Tell the listeners a bit about yourself.
It all started when I was born in 1987. That's not
No,
true.
talk about like Goose. Wasn't there like you're like one of the
Goose.
fucking like you're like the OG of Goose. You're like you and like Rye and shit like that. You're like the OGs.
It's here. I joined. What was it? Like, about a week or less after the server was first made. I had no idea who the people were in it. I didn't know them beforehand at all. But the people that were in there before, Like they all knew each other from before in other Discord servers and stuff.
Mm.
But me and my friend Block,
Mm-hmm. We all know
we were,
Block. Spams at
uh,
N-word. We love that. We know Block.
uh,
Friend of the podcast.
it's just because Block doesn't care about the like big server because he doesn't really know anyone in it. But
Mm.
Block's a good guy, honestly.
Yeah,
But
he's a good lad.
me and him found the server through a GIF, and it wasn't the first
What are the
server we
odds of
joined
that?
through a GIF.
As did I.
Yeah,
I'll
joined
put a
into the
GIF up some
server,
screen
and
right now.
Goose was a very different server back in the day, back in my day, if you will. Very racist, very toxic, very
Yeah, it was a loud and proud
very
shitpost
different.
server. Am I right? Am I right in
Yeah, it was a
saying that?
shitpost server, and now it's sophisticated, it's matured, kind of.
Yeah, no, it had no.
I can't
That's
really say that
so
too
true.
much. I can't put it on too high of a pedestal because really it's just a little better than what it used to be.
That's so true. I don't even know
Yeah.
like what the turning point. I don't even know if there was like a substantial turning point. I think
The turning point was when I first left and took a break. I came back. It was a very different server when I came back.
yeah, but like there was loads of people joined in like a short time frame. There's like loads of
Mhm.
people and like they just were so active in chat. There was a
Yeah.
complete goose takeover. There was like K-pop stands. I don't know how the fuck they found themselves in a fucking
Oh,
in a shitpost server.
I'm glad I wasn't here for
Then
that.
there
I
was just
probably wouldn't have
some.
made
There
it
was
through the
loads
war.
of like there was loads of like fucking like 13-year-olds and shit like that just joined, and they would constantly just spam fucking general in all caps. You know how they do. It's
Oh
mad.
man.
And like yeah, no,
Oh man.
it became almost like not racist anymore. And it was a
Yeah.
shock to my system because every time I went into Goose, I would scroll through general and I would find at least 50 new funny gifs to show my friends and family on social media. But like, I mean, yeah, it's not like that anymore. If you leave for like 10 minutes to go take a shit or something, you come back and there's 600 new messages in general. It's crazy talk.
Yeah, and you just can't scroll through all of it now. Like
I mean, you
you can
wouldn't
scroll
fucking
for like
want to
8
either.
skim through it.
It's fucking
Yeah, that is
some
true.
of the
But
boring fuckers.
let's
So
see.
like
It was yeah. Ironically, I joined the server on April 20th, 420.
let's go.
Same as
Let's go.
my friend Blanc.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, the server was very different back then. And it was different. Did I prefer it back then? A little bit. There were less people in it. It was less active.
Mm.
But I will say that the server is better now.
Yeah. I mean, the Goose is on its way to get fucking partnered with Discord now. Wasn't there like there was literally talk about being officially partnered with Discord or whatever that
Yeah.
like thing is.
And
That
the
is
only
honestly
reason
incredible.
we aren't partnered right now is because of member retention. We need more people to join and actually stay.
Uh-huh.
That's the only part we need now.
So like, well, how do they do that? Is that did they just like guerrilla advertise even more with their gifts and shit? Like
I mean, I can go here to the settings, go to to the invites thing, and then we have the main invite has 4,068 uses, and then the secondary invite, which is on Discord, has 682 uses. I can actually like screenshot this real quick so you have proof. I'm not just pulling a number out of my ass.
Okay, we need something to put over this fucking dancing goose. That's a good point. Alright.
Yeah, I'll stop posting there. But yeah, like it's crazy to think that over 4,000 different people have joined. Granted, some were bots, but it doesn't matter. It's over 4,000 uses on a singular invite. That is insane.
In the fucking big leagues now, bro. It's fucking mad.
Granted, the invite code is ingrained into my brain now. Like I see that. Like, I can just see like
every time I close my eyes.
All I see is capital N E4 MX 6 capital N. Because I've seen it so often.
I just want to remind the users, it is 4 a.m. for me. This is like the only time we can record because of fucking time zones. Whoever invented those? Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I was gonna say it's your fault for being Irish.
That's not my fault. It's your fault for having kids. Sorry, having brothers, having loud infant siblings.
Hey, you can't tell them that. Now look, I know I'm old, but goddamn.
Speaking of old, there's a weird fucking thing happening. I was talking to Nighthawk, Huge friend
Mhm.
of the show. Like he's pretty active in Goose. Nighthawk
Yeah.
and Zoe, and I got invited to their SMP, and like the admin of their SMP, he joined the VC, and we're just having a
Mhm.
conversation, living life, just mingling, just fucking living. And then I got
Mhm.
asked what age I was, just it's just a casual conversation, and I said 17, which is my age, and like
Mhm.
it went silent, and that was the first time I realized like I'm so used to the dynamic of like me being the fucking squeaker holding V to speak and going like, oh, you fucking rush B noob or some shit like that. And it's insane that I was the old creep there. Granted, I'm 17, they're like 15 or something, so it's not like actually weird that I'm playing with them. But like it's so weird being the older person, and like in Goose we are like older people in Goose, and it's weird to me. Do you know what I mean, mate? Fucking mad.
Yeah, it's funny. I kind of had the same experience, honestly, with my friend group.
Are you one of the oldest? I know like what's his name? Oh, Dead or something. The guy with like the penguin or something in his profile picture. He's like 15 or something, isn't he? Take that as a no. Are you still there? You're like Mike's like unplugged again. Sorry, we're just technical difficulties here and on goosCast. No big deal. Just whenever you're ready, hi, plug it back in and whatever.
I'm so sorry about that.
That's like perfectly fine. We need to move on anyway. We should talk
My
about
Discord was like crashing or something. I'm not sure.
we should talk about current Goose news, shit going on in Goose
Man.
right now. One of the
Uh,
main
you
things,
remember TeamSpeak? Yeah, I miss
dude,
TeamSpeak.
I didn't even use TeamSpeak, bro. I had like a couple of
God,
friends
when you
that
were a kid.
I had a couple of friends that I didn't play. I played on console mostly when I was younger, so I just used like
Mm,
Xbox Live Party Chat or whatever. But when I was playing on
yeah.
PC, we just used like Skype with the boys. It was awesome.
Yeah, I used to use Skype. But yeah, the last thing I heard you say was that yeah, but you talking about your group. How about you were like the oldest now, and
Well, I
then that's
mean,
kind of when
yeah.
my stuff kind of get fucked. Yeah, I would like to go back to that point because I had a similar experience of my old friend group because I was always the youngest friend,
mm,
and now I'm the oldest one in my new friend group, which is partially people that came along over the years,
mm,
and then the old people in the friend group, they're not like good people. Like they're actually very toxic and
mm-hmm.
yeah. I won't say names or anything, but
No,
it's
fuck
that kind of
that.
stuff. Like,
Name
people
and
that like
shame. Drop fucking
no,
name drop those
I'm not gonna
fucking
do that
degenerates.
because
Nah, you
the
don't need
people that
to.
I know outside that goose, then
Yeah.
like I don't want to like cause bad water with them.
Uh,
But
uh.
like it happens. People come and go. But in my current friend group, I am the oldest. Well, actually, I'm the second oldest. So there's someone like a few months older than me, but it's alright.
Mm.
It's still weird though because I was always used to being younger than everyone.
In Guso, there is, the fair share of toxic people. Have you ever spoken to?
And
Have you ever spoke? Fuck it. I am gonna fucking name drop because I'm a fucking beast like that. I don't even care about the consequences. I'm a beast like that. Have you ever spoken to Digger?
I honestly, I don't really like Digger that much.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I made the joke. Is like I don't hate Digger anymore. I have new people to hate. But like, I
Oh,
still don't like. I
fucking
really just
hell.
muted him for like a few days because he was posting people's addresses in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. It's just no. Listen, it's fucking dig. I'll put up some like messages he sent. So he's spammed
Yeah,
full
dude.
names. He's put full names in chats. He's put
Yeah,
addresses. Apparently, they must have been deleted. I haven't seen them. He put like
like there are too many
faces.
people in the server to do that with. Like too many random people that you can't just
Yeah,
post
no,
people's
that's like
addresses.
so uncool. He's put like
Like
pictures
that's
of
not
faces, pictures of like
cool.
people in Goose. We just put fucking just put their faces up on the general chat for
That's a
hundreds to
good.
see.
It's a good segue into one of our talking points of like the invasion of privacy kind of
That's
thing.
so true. That's so true.
No, some people don't really mind it, but there are some that really do mind it.
Mm. Mm.
Granted, I used to do that with like some of my friends. How like they'd make a funny face and like I make an emote in the server, right?
But
Or be like,
those are just like like
caption.
half of them are just blatantly just screenshots that he's just taken. Like they're just talking to him in like a video call or something. Just screenshot. That's it. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. He just fucking
Yeah, I
spammed
mean,
it in general.
sometimes, yeah.
It's
But it
fucking
mostly
mad.
happened with my friend Blog because he's a funny guy and he makes funny faces and we like to shit on him.
That's so true. That's lit.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, fucking Digger, man.
Yeah,
He's got a couple of
he's
he's got a
toxic,
couple of
like
moments.
really is.
But like I'm trying to think of other people who are just like blatantly bad people in Goose.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
think he's a
just
main one that comes to mind. Fuck Digger. I'm putting that on fucking record. I don't like
yeah.
Digger.
Can we get a hashtag fuck digger in the chat?
No,
Once we
that's
start live streaming the podcast,
I don't know.
I would
That's a little
stream
bit
on Vimeo
sus.
because Twitch won't allow this. Oh no, it's Mixer.
let's,
Twitch won't allow
let's go
targeted
live on
harassment.
dailymotion.com. That's where we're uploading goosecast from now on. No, we're not doing that.
Can I get GooseTube, a new website?
Fucking, we're not talking about fucking Vimeo. Let's go back on topic. Current Goose news. Misogyny in Goose. Bom bom bom. Roll
Yeah, I'll
credits.
pull up the misogynist as a
Yeah,
cleverly named.
totally. I'll like put that on
We'll
screen
talk
right
about
now.
each of these people. I guess we could start off with the lesser of the evils, Zonks.
Can you read out
I
the
love
messages? The messages in Misogynist. Can you read out the screenshots?
Yeah, we have Zonks. Is January 24th, 2021. Circa. I think you took the screenshot, so it might be a different date for me.
That's calm.
But quote, I hate lesbians because they are women. Who likes women anyway? And then we have someone else, Rage Mamba, who says agreed. Not a good look.
Not a good look.
Honestly.
Not a good look. Rage Mamba, Zonks, you're on the list.
You're on the list.
This will be a
getting called out.
This will be a reoccurring gag in our gooscasts, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for more misogynists in Goose.
Just a bunch of toxic men, toxic femboys.
There's actually been some like real shit with the misogyny in Goose. Only recently, it was like, maybe like a week ago or something. Bree and Kitty, two girls, left Goose because of constantly being they say, like they were constantly being sexualized, which is really sus.
But like the sexualization was only from like a certain one or two people. It wasn't everybody.
It was a bit of an overreaction, to be honest, but still, like,
I'm not sure about that.
No?
You gotta look at it from their point of view, though. It's some random person on the internet. It's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Especially in a place like Goose, where they've made their friends, they've made their chums, and there's just some random bloke going, "Show me your tits," or something like that.
Yeah, which is quite literally what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that person who did that in a bit. But as we said, the last of the evil Zonks. He's a cool guy. He's got a girlfriend who beats him up. But he doesn't beat her back because he respects women.
Yeah, he's a real one. He's a real one. He also wears skirts. His girlfriend is abusive and makes him wear skirts.
He's practically a lady himself.
Yeah. I don't know. He's on he's not like on the list per se. He's just like,
He's like teetering on the list.
Yeah.
Because we're not sure if it's a joke. It might have been a joke, but
And Rage Mamba, on the other hand, Rage Mamba listens to rap music, and then I think by extension is a womanizer, so he's definitely on the list. Fuck Rage Mamba.
He also listens to new metal, like Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit.
Oh,
those guys that like drank Monster,
wore
white beaters, snapbacks.
Barf again. Like what?
But
like what?
He's not American, so maybe like the new metal scene outside of the States was different. But that's how it was here in the States. Back in like the late '90s, early 2000s, everyone wore like the basketball shorts, the backward snapbacks, and the wife beaters. While blasting Nookie and break stuff.
I don't know. I mean, in Northern Ireland there is no metal scene. That's like not there. There are
actually,
no.
There is.
Why is there?
Yeah, there is
No,
definitely,
there is
definitely.
not. I walk
Yeah,
outside and I
there
see
really
people in
is.
tracksuits, and that is it. They listen to
Like, I
hard
mean,
bass. Uh,
yeah, because like hard bass in Europe, those are big things in Europe. But
yeah,
like Irish metal bands, like there's quite a few, honestly.
shit.
I mean, like there's like a handful that like I like know of, but like they're not really that big either.
I suppose I mean I'm not really looking for them, so I mean I'm
Yeah,
no expert
because
on
I'm
this.
a pretty big metal guy, so like of course like I'll tell you about the ones that like have like 100 listeners on Spotify because I know all about them.
Ooh.
But yeah,
See, what else
but
have we
let's see.
got for current goose news? We have here
Yeah, and
complain
but
about 13-year-olds that we don't find funny. We pretty much did that, I think. We mentioned like
yeah, with Digger, yeah, and yeah,
yeah.
but on the misogyny thing, two people I want to definitely talk about are Batch and
Mm-hmm.
Stitch. Ironically, have similar names, and they're both similar in their disrespect towards women.
Yeah, no, I've witnessed that firsthand with Batch. Now who is Stitch?
Badge
Who
is
yeah, I need reminded who
Stitch is
Stitch
the
is.
person that was at the peak of like when Kitty and Bree left. He was
Was
the
he the one that did all this sus stuff?
yes,
Bruh.
yes. And then
Oof.
Badge
Am I right?
has talked like multiple times about stalking a lady that he knows
Mm-hmm.
in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like one. Like, I'm just calling the
That's
police on
like,
you, dude.
yeah,
Like,
that
you're
is
gonna.
sus. But like he is 13. Like, he's literally
Is he?
13. He's like actually 13. And what I don't like
Fucking
is
woman.
I'll leave like a snide remark in general chat after he says something. And see, like,
Yeah.
no one fucking understands jokes. I like, I'm typing out my fucking joke, I enter, and I'm going, that was the funniest thing I've said all day. And the next two messages I get are like, what? What did that mean? I'm going, what, you
What's wrong with you?
fucking idiot. It's literally the funniest thing you've seen in a good fucking month. And what? Oh, I don't get it. I don't fucking dumb, undeveloped 13-year-old brain. I'll see if I can find an example of that, but it fucks me off when true fucking talent is wasted on stupid little fucking infants. It's alright though,
Man.
subjective.
We get the grandpa raging about the kids these days.
Kids these days, they don't understand that racism is funny. Kids these days, man.
I used to be like really big into like the racism shit is funny, but as I've like, genuinely as I've gotten older, I found it less and less funny.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, it's hard to be racist and funny. You
That
need
is
to
very
be
true.
you need to be a specific
Like
kind of person to be racist. Well, I mean,
like
to act to seem racist and then make good quips. Because if you don't, then you're
yeah,
just some fucking 4chan user and you're fucking weird. I don't know,
like
man.
racism straight up does not equal comedy, but it
Mm,
can be funny in some ways. And then we're not specifically talking about inward equals funny and like
mm-mm.
against black people.
Nah, man.
I'll make a racist joke against any race, even white people, because
Mm-hmm.
fuck white people.
Mm. I like
But yeah.
racism used to be my like my go-to shock humor subject. But I mean, yeah, racism
Hmm.
really has like evolved. When you think of racism, you think of like really old, stupid white American like middle class fucking morons. But like
Yeah.
now I've moved on to rape. And I think rape is really, really funny. There is so much funny like scenarios you can make up where you just saying I don't know, just some horrible rancid shit about child rape is so funny.
Dog, I'm gonna be honest, I think you're alone on that one.
You don't find child rape funny? Why not?
I'm gonna be no, I don't think I do.
Fuck. Well, in
Hey
that case,
man.
I might edit that out. Nah,
You know,
that's totally staying in. Rise up.
I think I understand why you want to be a YouTuber now.
What? Because I like child rape? Oh. Oh.
Oh, you should have said I was gonna let like you
Oh,
think about it,
right.
but you just
Well, I'll
straight up said
mark down where you said that. The timestamp, we're totally censoring that. Okay. Whoops.
that's fucked. That was fucked.
Yeah,
I
we'll
was
leave
actually
that bit
somebody
out,
else
I think.
talking about. I was like, Are all YouTubers pedophiles? Or all pedophiles YouTubers?
Speaking of pedophile YouTubers, see this whole fucking Carson shit, bro.
Oh, the Comic Carson stuff.
Dude, it made me
I
so
will just
sad.
straight up say this before we get into it.
Okay.
I didn't really see a problem with it, other than the fact that he kind of manipulated her. That was like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
biggest. That was the worst thing he did, was the manipulation.
There's no way that he's like a pedophile. You know, there's
No, I
like
do not believe he's a
people were talking
pedophile.
about like the age difference between them. He was 19 and the girl was 17. That's literally like
17 turning 18.
That's
from what I
literally
heard.
that's chill as fuck. Like if I saw that, I'd be like, nah, mate, not bothered. Couldn't give one.
Yeah, because like
That's me. I wouldn't say. I would
me
mean that.
myself, there's a 22-month age difference between me and my girlfriend, and then me and my friend Blanc. His girlfriend, it's well, actually, it's about a year and a half, because he's born like in December, so like you can't really say it's a 2-year difference. It's like a year and a few months. Like 2 years is like the max if you're under 20. Like for me, then it's a little weird.
I think no. See like the whole statutory rape thing. Back onto rape and how funny it is. No. Like the whole statutory rape laws. I'm pretty sure like an 18-year-old can get in trouble. I think in America. Obviously, I'm not from America and I'm not a legal expert, so don't quote me on this. But I'm pretty sure I saw something that if someone is 18 and they do the thing, you know what I mean? Like they do the thing and it's with a 17-year-old. I'm pretty sure the 18-year-old can get in actual legal trouble. Do you think that's sus?
Yes. It is. It's a bit much.
That's sus as fuck.
Granted, it's mainly because of like premarital sex is like still considered heinous, right? But like, is it really? I mean, because marriage was a man-made thing, and it wasn't like God said you must marry someone before you can be with them in bed.
Yeah, mate.
Like, granted, like I think it's in the Bible, but like, I mean,
preach, bro.
Marriage
fuck
is a man-made
premarital
thing.
sex.
Anyway.
I mean, fuck marital sex. I hate marital sex.
Oh, you're not gonna have sex with your wife?
I am so pro premarital sex. That's me.
I mean,
right.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. It's just it's a touchy subject, like always around. Like there's people that defend it that have good points. There's people that oppose it that have good points. And it's just kind of like that thing. It's like abortion, really. I don't want to like talk about that, but like both sides have their equal points.
Have you seen the? Do you know how they do abortions? You know, like how abortions are carried out.
I don't look too much into it.
There's like when the
me.
embryo is like like what's it like growing or like forming into the baby before it can like develop nerves and shit like that. They get like it's almost like as if they had a really strong vacuum and they put it up the female and into the womb and they turn it on. That's literally how they do it.
I think I remember my mom doing something like that, but like it wasn't like in a doctor's office.
Oh, right. Well,
I'm joking.
That's fun. We'll edit that out.
It's also the coat hanger. But it's
that's just a meme. That's just a meme. I don't think they like Bill Hook the baby out of the womb.
Just like the cane. Get over it.
Right, okay, off abortion, definitely. That's not a good topic.
Unless we're just gonna make like a quick joke about it. Yeah,
were we talking about Call Me Carson? How did we get from Call Me Carson to abortion?
I don't know, maybe he had an abortion.
True, I don't know.
You never know with that man.
See when the Call Me Carson like drama was first like, it first came out with the drama alert. I remember my friend linked me it, and I was like, fuck's sake, fucking Keemstar. And Keemstar is an awful fucking host, and there was no evidence in that whole interview with, I think, Travis and Noah, I think, from the Lunch Club.
Oh, God bless Travis, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's a lad. But, what do you call it, yeah, in that whole thing, there was no, like, screenshots or anything shown. And like so I was under the impression that Travis and Noah were actually just pranking Keemstar because there was no evidence shown in the drama alert video. But like but then I actually went on Twitter and I actually saw the screenshots that Keemstar just didn't use for some reason because he's a stupid fucking garden gnome. But like,
Honestly,
yeah, nah, I was like so fucking upset. Call Me Carson videos are so fun to watch. He's like my top
yeah.
5 favorite YouTubers of all
I
time.
honestly haven't watched him that much.
Oh my
I
god.
watched like a few of his videos. I think he's a pretty funny guy, but
There
this
is
wasn't
like
my it wasn't my style, I guess you could
for a
say.
whole 2 weeks, like Call Me Carson live stream highlights were like the only thing I watched. He's just such a his friends are just so fucking funny. It's
Yeah.
just so amazing. I dog. I don't know, I know he's fucking doing all this gay shit. I mean, I knew he was weird, but like not that weird, you know. I was so upset when I fucking found out. I'm still gonna watch him, but like
I mean,
I might
honestly,
feel a
I mean,
bit. I feel a bit weird watching it, but like I don't give a fuck.
just
He's
because someone
hilarious.
is a bad person doesn't mean you can't enjoy the stuff that they create. It's like with actors, just because like one actor like beat his wife doesn't mean you can't go and
Mm,
watch a comedy he started and
mm,
laugh at it. It's
mm.
like, oh, I can't really laugh at that joke because he beat his wife.
That's so true.
But like, yeah, I never really watched many Comic Carson videos. I do watch Jay Schlatt and Ted Nevison. I think those guys are like really
Mm,
really good. They're what I always liked about YouTube, and you don't see very often very much. But they get popular
mm.
and they make good content. Granted, Ted Nevison like uploads like once every other
That's what I was
month.
about to say. I was about to go. Like, I mean, saying he has funny videos, but like they're far and few between. It's
Yeah,
mad.
it's like Nakey Jakey. Have you ever heard of him?
Oh, he's a fucking legend. He's
God
such a
bless him.
legend, bro.
Oh
Fucking
God, his
love Nicky
videos
Jakey.
are so good.
He's a
I
beast.
honestly love that stuff.
Yeah, I think like
It's
there's very few YouTubers where I see like I'm going through my home screen, I'm just flicking through it or whatever, and I see like Nicky Jakey has uploaded 3 hours ago or something like that with a YouTuber. There are like maybe 5 different YouTubers that I just go, right, this is more important than everything I'm doing right now. I'm pausing
yeah, I
everything
agree.
else I'm doing and I'm watching this upload. Nicky Jakey's
I
one
do
of
the
them.
same thing with a few. It's like there'll be some I'll like open them in a new tab and I'll get to them later and I'll
Mm,
walk off to some. But it's like one of those like I will click it right then right there
mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
watch it.
I think it's I'm trying to think of ones. Cold ones. Uh, Cold one. Let me think. Cold ones. iDubbbz is one of them. Nicky
Oh, I
Jakey.
watched it like the first time the other day, like first time in a long
Oh,
time.
okay.
I used to watch him a lot back in the day, and then I haven't watched any of those people
His new videos
in
are
a long time.
so fucking weird, and I love them. He
I
just
watched the one where he took a rental car from Canada to the U.S. and spent $3,000.
nah, he's a fucking idiot. Like he has a new series called iDubbbz Complains, and it's literally just a bald, like old angry man, like getting angry at some fucking like weird Asian like sub genre of TikToks. He's just so angry at it, at the dumb fish on the screen. It's going
Yeah, I
like,
don't
dude,
blame him.
you're literally like 40 now. It's like calm down.
But yeah, the funny thing about the video is that he took a rental car because like he had no other way to get back to the states.
Mm.
It ended up costing three thousand
Yeah,
dollars.
so
And the title of the video was it cost $3,000 to cross the border during COVID. which isn't false, but it's also like not true at all for anybody. Because who's gonna take a rental car from like the middle of Canada to
they just
California?
completely lied about it. Top bloke.
Yeah, let's see. But yeah, I guess one last thing for Call Me Carson is that I don't think what he did was objectively bad, but I will say that like it shouldn't have happened, right?
You know what is bad? The fact he hasn't even like addressed any of it. He just went
Oh, has he
radio
not?
silent. I remember someone made a meme where it's like the last like the most recent Call Me Carson thing was a TikTok he made to Pokemon. Like it was nothing to do with the drama, but like that was the last, that was his last like sort of like post on social media. He hasn't done
Oh
anything
wow.
else.
I know one other like YouTuber content creator that I was a big fan of that faced allegations like that was Swifty. No, he's an old World of Warcraft player.
Nah, I never
You
heard
know,
of him.
he's one of the greatest guys like to ever live.
Mm.
And his I think it was girlfriend, fiance or something. Or no, maybe I'm not. It was like this was like 3 years ago or something.
Were they like did she
And
make false accusations or something?
yeah, it might not have been his girlfriend. It might have been someone else, but they accused him of raping, like rape,
Cringe.
and it ended up being all false. And he like didn't say anything about it for a week until he made this one big like announcement.
That's what I was assuming Call Me Carson was doing, but like he just hasn't.
It's in like it's been like 2 months or something. I never kept track of it, so I don't know how long it's been going on for.
Then there was like, remember the
But he know,
Pyrocynical shit? Do you watch Pyrocynical?
I heard about him back in the day. I used to watch Leafy, and
Like
God, I kind of miss him. Like, dear God, I'm glad he's gone.
Pyrocynical recently got like called out. I say called, like accused of like grooming, like a kid younger than him. But like,
Isn't he a furry?
yeah, that's what it was. Like they were doing furry RP, like
Oh
weird fantasy
God,
NSFW furry
oh,
RP,
it's
and like
horrible.
just because I mean it was just this like just because the fact that this kid was younger than him, that's what he was. It was just like just trying to get a clout. You know what I mean? He's just like, oh, he raped me or something. You know me, and then Keemstar obviously lapped it up, but like, you know.
Oh, I bet Keemstar had a field day with that. I mean, dear God.
Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure they do have beef. Pretty sure Keemstar is like, he's a spiteful old man. I'm sure he hates everyone.
I'm
No,
sure that like outside of like his online persona, that he's like a great
he
guy, but
probably
like
is. Like he's a dad. Like lives in a good neighborhood. Takes his
the
kid to
person that
baseball.
he personifies on YouTube, he's like the like the worst person. But I'm sure like he's actually like a great guy outside of it all. Like God. But yeah,
Do we have any
obviously,
more shit to talk about? Do we have any more topics we want to talk about? Any goose shit? I don't even.
let's see. Is there any topics we could go back to and like touch up on? The
We'll do
misogyny
our
and
final
goose.
thoughts. We'll do our final thoughts on like all the topics we talked about.
Yeah, let's see the thing. Like,
So,
final thoughts.
misogyny on Goose. Misogyny present in Goose. Bree
It
and Kitty leaving. It's a shame,
Yeah.
bro.
Bree's back. Kitty is not. Don't know what's going on there. Um,
Mm,
for the most part, the misogyny is like a joke thing because it's funny to be like, "Oh, women bad,"
yeah.
but then the two people we called out, Batch and Stitch,
They actually are a bit
they go a bit
sus.
far. They go a bit too far.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, nah, that is a bit
And
sus to
then
be honest.
yeah, it just goes a bit too far, honestly.
We also forgot to
And
mention. Goose masochist rookie left Goose. Moving on.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I never liked Rookie. I never really
I
understood
couldn't
why
give a
he.
fuck, bro. Yeah, nah. I was in
Yeah,
VC with him during
honestly,
that SMP thing I was talking about. Fucking boring bloke. He's just a boring dude. I
yeah.
don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like people were like at Rookie. Oh, I'm dead. He's not even here. I'm dead. But I never spoke to Rookie. I never laughed at anything he sent. He sent like fucking 500 million messages. Not one of which I think was honestly funny. And I say that with a hand on my heart. If I went back and read all of Rookie's messages, I might get one chuckle out of all of them. I'm sure he's an alright
Because like,
bloke, but he's fuck off boring.
I joined the server in April of 2020. He joined in October of 2020, and he sent more messages than I think like double.
That's what I was talking about. Like over like in the space of a month, just general chat ruins. And
Yeah,
Rookie was one of them that did that. There's a few other ones, but like I couldn't give a fuck. It's fucking it was mad. Alright, that was like when I started getting like almost bored of Goose. That's when I started I started messaging more. When I saw funny shit, I was like, I have to, I have to commend this because they're not gonna get any commendation from these fucking rat bags. They're just gonna send 80 more messages and bury it among the other shite. But like, yeah, I would like quote them and say, "This made me laugh," and then they would go, "Thank you." It's like that. Those like two like Chad
thanks for the
PewDiePie
red and
memes.
gold, kind stranger.
I'm so making a meme and putting it on screen right now. Saying like the two like two angry like virgin girls talking, on the top text, and they're like OMG blank blank blank, and the other one is like OMG blank blank blank. and then the bottom is the two Chad, like they look like
yeah.
PewDiePie. I'm totally making that. This made me laugh. Thank you. That was a goose meme. That was a goose moment. So making that.
And then one short topic we can talk about is the creation of the Goose radio channel that
That is so
inspired.
true. That is so true.
I forget. It happened like the middle of the night. It was
Mm,
just like me and Choco, I think. And like, hey, let's just make a music channel so people can talk about music. And it was like, that's a good idea. So me and Choco share similar tastes. Like he likes some metal.
mm.
Like he likes a lot of other stuff too.
I remember when it was first created, there was like 80 different Spotify playlists just dumped in. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa, slow it down. Nah,
it was awesome though. It was about 2-3 weeks ago at this point, I think.
mm, mm.
Huh.
We
It was a nice
finally
time
got
though, and then
round to
and
recording.
it was the sole reason why this thing exists.
That's
It was
so
because
true.
of Rage Mamba.
That's
He
so
kind of
true.
just like jacked his idea, and we're not going to credit him for it at all.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Rage Mamba is a pretty cool bloke, though. I remember like looking
He
through
is.
his Spotify playlist. We listened to a lot of similar shit. He knows what's up. It was recently,
Only
like
problem
a few days ago, a rapper died. A rapper called Six Dogs died, and I was like, when Six Dogs dies, and then did a sad emoji, and then he also like agreed. Rest in peace, Six Dogs, man. We'll put him as the outro music.
I don't even know who it is, but rest in peace.
Rest in peace, bro. He wasn't that good, to be honest. He had like 5 really good songs and 80 horrible ones. So like,
it happens, man. They can't all be winners,
that's
but
so
they all
true.
should be winners.
That's so true. Well spoke. We should make a fucking like quote book.
It's vile. Hey, you're back on a Google Chrome.
I'll put a screenshot of my Google Chrome background of there he is.
And I think one thing I want to talk about before we kind of start to close it out, I guess.
What's up? Well, hold on. Just before we stop, let's do our final thoughts on everything. So, Digger, don't like him. What's his name? Rookie. Suppose he's alright. Not bothered, bro. Yeah, Rookie, Digger, we're on the list. This is a different list from the misogynist. I can imagine Digger being very misogynistic. Actually, we don't even need proof for Digger. Digger, you're on the list.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see
Rookie. Nah, Rookie's a rookie. He's a simp, bro. He ain't no fucking misogynist. What else are we? What
like else? The polar opposite. Either misogynist or simp.
So let me think. So misogyny, bad. Don't like it. Invasion of privacy, bad. Don't like it. Cringe, bad. Don't like it. What else? Batch, bad. Don't like him. Rookie, boring. I have no opinion on this person. Digger, bad. Don't like him.
What was he like?
Let's burn all bridges as soon as possible on our pilot episode.
Man, yeah, we're gonna cut like down to like the stupid stuff out of this. It's gonna be like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, we actually don't want it too long because the people that the people in Goose, they're not gonna watch like an hour thing. They have short, dumb attention spans. We need to make it as short and like flashy as possible with funny Goose dancing.
I think like 30 minutes is like a good.
Something like that. Good, if we can get it under an hour, if it goes to like 40 minutes or 50 minutes or something, what are you gonna fucking do? Sue me? Like
I think we should like try to keep it around 30. I think it's a good thing, and like then we post it unedited VOD for people who actually care about it. And we post like a day or two later though.
Something like that. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. So actually, okay. So, do you have any other topics that were like, oh fuck, we forgot to mention this Among Us? Or are you chill?
Yeah. Since we're gonna be doing this like once a month, we should like put more thought into like what we talked about. But I don't think it's really gonna matter that much. I don't think people are gonna really care if we forget like one thing because like you know what I mean. It's for a Discord server. I mean, it's not like this is like top notch quality. Like we're getting sponsorships out the ass to like make the
You know what could be funny? I'll edit this bit out as well. That's like our conniving plan. Might make up a sponsorship from ExpressVPN. I think that could be kind of funny.
Oh no, we can make up a VPN service.
Just some fucking phony fucking shit.
Turbo VPN.
Yeah, definitely. That's
VPN, the number one VPN in all of Ireland. You want to keep your privacy safe? Then subscribe to, what was the name again? Fuck.
TurboVPN.com.
I actually forget for a second. You don't pay for it. You have to pay for it daily. It's $30 a day for the top-notch quality. It's not a scam, we promise.
Use code GOOS at checkout for
goosVPN.
goosVPN. This episode is sponsored by goosVPN. Nah, we're not gonna make up a goosVPN. Here, see, do you want to know the time for me right now? Do you want to know the time for me right now?
What is it?
4:20 a.m. Yeah, it actually is. Like what? Like what? Like oh my gosh. Like oh my gosh. You know? Right. Okay. Right. Okay. This is really fucking dumb now. We're going to wrap this up. Let me see.
My question, who's gonna edit it? Who's gonna edit
I'll edit it. I'm a beast. I know what's up. I'm like in with that. I've never used
an editing software, so it's like. It's like I said, like I'm not. You're the host. I'm the co-host because you do like all the work. I'm just sitting here rambling and like responding to you.
Yeah, I mean, I need a like a dummy to bounce shit off. That's you.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm here giving the points, spitting the facts, you know, punching people in the throat, you know, being the badass that I am.
But right, okay, so the last point.
Also, like the voice of reason. I'm everything, you know.
That's so true.
I'm the host now.
That's so true. Before we end the server, but fuck off. Before we end the podcast, we have one thing we want to say. The last thing we want to say. If there are any listeners currently listening to this podcast that is uploaded to youtube.com who wants to be a guest on the podcast, you know what you should do? It's like tell us, bro. That's it.
Just tell us. I mean, dear God.
Put it in the comments. Put it in the fucking comments. Put it in in one of our like Discord DMs. If you're in Goose, you know who we are. Come on, we're kind of a big fucking deal. Just like DM us. Just say, hey, I want to be a guest in the podcast. Okay, fine. I don't give a shit.
And if we like you, we might say yes.
Hell yeah.
Say no.
If you make it worth our while, maybe we consider speaking to you or something like that.
Honestly. I ain't got all day to just sit here like I always do all day. I mean,
I think we should totally get Goose owners on the show. I think that's totally a good idea.
Really like to have Daniel and Rice, but here's the problem with that.
What?
So let's see. It's 4 a.m. for you, right?
Oh my god. Yep.
6 hours ahead of me. They are 7 hours ahead of me. That's the problem, and they have school as well.
I think the sacrifice. Okay. So, in terms of school, we just need to record on like a Saturday night or something. That's fine.
That's true,
but like, I mean, we might need you to bite the bullets and like record it, not when your infant siblings decide to pass out. You might need to.
But here is the thing, though. I could stay up till like 6 a.m. and then record this thing. When it's like afternoon for you and Rice and Daniel. I could take one for the team.
Maybe
instead of taking one for the team.
I mean, if we have people from Poland or something, then yeah, we could have that's a conversation for another day. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But like any like Rage Mama, for example, he's totally from the UK. That's like the same time zone as me. We could totally make something work with that.
Is Rage Mama from the UK? I thought he was from Asia.
I think he's Asian, but like I swear, maybe I'm thinking of. I know Choco is totally from the UK.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I might have got them mixed up actually. I don't know. I think Rage Mom was from the UK. I honestly have no fucking clue. I'm literally talking out of my ass right now. Nah, he's totally from the UK. So who else? Who else? Nighthawk. I think Nighthawk's a real beast. He's a real one. I think we could totally get Nighthawk on the fucking.
The only time I really ever spoke to him was when he was like streaming GTA 5 in the voice chat. I joined to see what was on. And he seems pretty
He's
cool.
alright, yeah.
I just never see him.
I just start saying Denzel Curry lyrics really loud, and then doing the Among Us Trap remix, and then he just laps that up. He finds that hilarious. Fucking got him on
Yeah.
strings, mate. I've got him on strings. But like, yeah. So Nighthawk totally be a guest. I think it'd be really funny if we got Digger on the show. Like we guys got someone that we both fucking. We just got someone we both detest. We just got him on this. So this is the thing, and it's just an hour of us just fucking piling on him. That'd be so funny.
That would be funny, but I think having guests would definitely make this a lot easier and a lot more palatable for people, because I think with just us two, this is gonna be boring as fuck. Like, I wouldn't watch it.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't watch this at all. I mean,
Hello? Do you know who the fucking host on this fucking show is? It's literally me. You know who's
who are you
spoken? Do you know anyone who's spoken to me and hasn't fallen in love with my fucking wit? No,
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm just joking though, but like, good God,
I'm just joshing.
my point still kind of stands.
Now, yeah, we'll get some blokes on the fucking next one.
We need to get Zombie on here because he created Goosebot.
I've never spoken to Zombie. That's the thing. I don't know if he's like a.
He's such an awesome guy. Same thing with a Wyvern. He's such a good guy. But he used to be moderator. He was moderator. He get it around the same time Rye did. I think they get it on the same day.
Is this Wyvern you're talking about?
Yeah, Wyvern.
Right.
He's an awesome guy.
Shout out Rye. Shout out Wyvern. Real ones. Yeah. Potential guests. Maybe.
Along with me, because I got mod. I was the third mod of Goose.
Hell
and then I did some questionable acts and got demoted for about.
Do you want to talk about Do you want to talk about these questions? Do you want to talk about these questionable acts?
You know,
I think they're kind of funny.
My lawyer says I cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand. Your lawyer didn't say anything about me talking about them. There's this funny moment where Height and his boy spammed the N-word 5,000 times. It was a Goose milestone, an incursion.
The 5th of October is a dark day, but no, it was just me spamming the N-word, not hard R, but just an N-word captioned GIF of a black guy being funny.
And then there was the Shrek one. The Shrek. I'm gonna put the Shrek baby one on screen right now. It's awesome.
The Shrek. And then there was somebody else spamming a transphobic GIF.
Let's go. Let's go. Fucking base mode.
I don't know.
All right. And we said we were about to wrap it up. Then we went on talking for another 10 minutes.
You cut the part out. We said we wrap it up, and then you put it like posted in right.
True.
But then for like the unedited part, like right here, we're at about an hour and like a few minutes in, so that's pretty good time.
I'll cut out some shit maybe. Yeah.
I think like having the unedited VOD, I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Ooh, it's like since we're like recording and posting monthly, post the unedited one like between like 2 weeks before and after. That way, like the YouTube channel isn't like completely dead for like a month. It's like every 2 weeks there's an upload.
I mean, yeah, but like people, I don't know, people would just want to be like, oh look, it's the same podcast I've heard already, but it's twice as long. So click.
But there's stuff they never heard, and there's the.
That's so true. There's some funny BTS. Alright. So let's actually wrap this up now before it gets like way too long. Fucking.
You can actually get some sleep because God bless you.
4:30. It's 4:30 right now in the morning. I need to get up at like 9. I'm pretty sure now. I have a fucking driving lesson in the fucking morning. I like completely forgot about.
Wait, so do you have your learner's permit right now, or are you getting your learner's permit?
Nah. I've like I'm like you have like L plates and R plates in the UK. I have L plates right now. As soon as you pass the driving test, you get your R plates.
So it's like learners and registered?
Yeah.
I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So, like the badass I am, I've had my driver's license for about a year and a
Let's
half.
go.
I got my learner's permit when I was 15 and a half. I think something like that. It's too
I'm
long
pretty
ago.
sure like
I
the,
don't
the
remember.
driving age. What is the driving age in America?
14.
Are
Uh,
you serious?
no, it's 14. Like if both of your parents have like disabilities.
Are you fucking
Um,
kidding? It's 14. Holy
yeah, but
shit.
that's like if both of your parents are like disabled, then you can get it
Okay,
at
what
14. That's why I
happens
get it.
if you have average abled parents? What age is it?
It's 16.
Oh right, okay, 16.
But I live with my grandparents, and they have legal custody. Well, had legal custody of me.
Mm,
Well, I guess yeah, they still do. That's why I get it at 15 and a half, or like something like that.
that's
It was like right before I turned
that's
18.
mad. Yeah, the thing it's 17 here. I don't even know if there's any like
Oh
exceptions.
wow. Yeah, you can get your like actual like driver's license at 17, but until then, like you have to have someone with a driver's license riding with you.
Mm,
But
that's so
how did the
true.
first person get the driver's license if someone with the driver's license has to ride with them? Think
Mm.
about that. They broke the law.
Right.
But
No more like just fucking transgressions. We are ending the
done.
podcast now. That's what's happening. Last
Goose
thing. This
bless.
is the last thing before we goose bless. This is the last thing I want to say. Any guests, any potential guests, DM us. Let us know you're interested.
Slide into our DMs, but do not attempt to ERP with us. We will block you.
That's so
I
true.
don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to get into YouTube drama. I mean, I'm just starting out here, man. I can
Yeah,
afford that.
man. It's like goosecast with our 4 subs are on fucking drama.
And shout out to Jules for grooming me like a few weeks
Let's
ago, swiping.
go. Let's go.
Don't do it again, please. It keeps me up at night.
Shout
Dear
out
God.
Jules for grooming
And
Hyde.
also, yeah, speaking of Jules, she left Goose earlier today for some reason. I don't know why.
Uh,
She might be back. It might have been an
let's
accident.
just
Who
blame it
knows?
on misogyny to go along with our agenda. Let's just say, Batch tried to rape her again. There we go.
Yeah, we'll blame it on Badge.
We'll
Like,
blame it
fuck
on
that guy.
Batch.
Fuck,
Fuck
fuck
Batch.
him. Fuck
Alright,
him.
yeah. So, it's a
Anyway.
good note to end it on. Rape.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah.
Alright.
That's yeah, it's your favorite. But
Perfect.
Goose
Okay.
bless and have a goose night.